Alright, back with the G8, another video. This time we're going to be talking about the Spec D headlights. Now, personally, I never really liked these headlights. I mean, this is pretty cool, but the reason I didn't like it is because from a distance, see that Mustang? This kind of stands out on the G8 from far away, and I kind of thought it didn't look that cool. At night, I'm pretty sure it's pretty sick, but I don't know. Anyways, that's my opinion. But they're actually decently made. I don't know how they're gonna hold up. Everybody talks about the projector being crap. We're about to find out. I'm gonna actually do a real review, not like some of these guys who have posted videos on YouTube that pretty much they just put it up against the garage and give you an idea of what the output of the projector is and the headlight. And I would like to see like an actual driving impression and to see what it looks like against the road, you know. But there isn't any videos like that, so stay tuned and watch for my video after everything's all said and done. Now with the high beam, I ended up going with an aux beam. I don't really like the angle of it. I wish it was side to side. And I know I can modify that, but at the time I'm just gonna leave it alone. And on the low beam, I'm using the Morimoto H1 65K. Aux beam 65K. And for the blinker, I noticed that this only has one light element, so pretty much it's only going to be on when the blinkers are on, and that's it. And I guess the reason why they did that is because so that it doesn't overpower this when the light is on. That's the only thing I could think of. But I don't really like that because I'm running switchbacks. I was running this Morimoto, but these are not even bright enough. I mean, the white is cool, but the orange is like super orange and ugly. It's not even that bright. So not worth the money in my opinion. I ended up going with this brand and I absolutely love it. But if you go back to one of my videos, you can see that it failed on me like the first 20 minutes of installing it. I got a replacement and it never failed again, or it hasn't failed again. These, to give it credit, they failed twice. So they pretty much, you know, they were good for like at least a good month, and then one of them failed. I got it replaced, and then the other one failed. So you know, they talk about being a good brand, and they are for HIDs, but for LEDs, nah. I mean, I can't vouch for them. But these are pretty good. But if I don't like that, you know, I love the switchback feature. I mean, it looks cool, and I got the right bulbs at the right temperature. I mean, it looks sick. But what I'm going to end up doing, if I don't like it, is I'm going to end up switching the pigtail, the socket, and then I'm going to end up putting a 1156 bulb. Actually, it's P21. So remember, don't buy a 1156. It's a P21. Now this is a 1156 socket, but this is a P21, and basically the difference is 150 degree of where the terminals sit. See these little pegs on the side versus 180 degrees on the 1156. So be careful and order the right stuff. This is gonna work good for my switchbacks because they're the same thing. So I might modify this headlight and make it so that I can run my switchbacks. So I got this going. I'm not gonna do that now. For now, I'm just gonna run the single element bulb for the blinker. See how I like that. If not, I'll switch it. So that's pretty much what it is. I'm currently running TYC headlights, and they only lasted about 1.5 years. And as you can see, peeling of the clear. I live in California, so it's always sunny, even though today there's a little bit of clouds, but it's always 85 and above. So it puts a beating on the clear, and as you can see, it's peeling, and you can see that switchback in there. Right here I'm running a 65K Morimoto 50 watt and a 4-sided cob LED with a 4-sided cob LED for the fogs, and also LEDs on that. I'll show you how the switchbacks look even during the day. Plenty bright. So, you know, and for these TYC headlights, the cutoff is nice and straight. It looks nice. It's clearer than the OEM units, but the finish is not 100%. You know, the plastic looked like it was cut with a razor blade. I mean, they're not perfect by any means, but they're halfway decent. You know, and then this, if I pull it, it started to kind of leak water inside. So it's just, I don't know, maybe I got a bad pair or whatever, but it's not the greatest. So I got a good deal on OfferUp. I think I ended up paying $100 out the door, you know, and so for $100, you know, I could try something new. We'll see how it looks. I'm gonna do an actual driving impression. There's a lot of people, like I said, on YouTube that made videos but never really, you know, did like a driving on the freeway on a dark street to see exactly what the cutoff looks like and how bright the lights are and how bright the high beam is. Like, nobody ever did that. So I'm hoping to do that and kind of give everybody an idea in case you guys want to do this. Now this time around, I'm going to put some Laminix and actually wrap these, because I don't want to deal with it peeling again, and then, you know, I'm back in the same situation. So what I plan to do with the TYCs is actually, you know, re-clear them and switch out the projector with Morimoto 7.0 or whatever best one that they got. So these are gonna be like temporary. If I absolutely love them and they're decent, I'll run them for a while. If not, I'll get those TYCs, tear them apart, fix them, put halos, demonize and the works, and see how that looks. But for now, this is what I got. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.